whole time to go to the clock tower. Everything will be clear there, whether I like it or not. The door to the clock tower is open. The departed is waiting for me up ahead. Can't even imagine what will happen next. I inhale and clear. Sorry, You'll be asked about 3 suspects in a row. Choose R for the first. No, I did it. I was completely wrong. I just saw it. I was completely and utterly wrong. Sugar chat, sugar. When did I last say? I'm gonna go back. I was just like, I made my decision and I was like... Resume the game prior to when you last left the infirmary. It's a convenient feature when you opt to give up during a suspensive act to change companions. Yeah. Resume your game from the moment prior to leaving the infirmary. Yes. Alright, chat'll be up to date now. They'll know what happened. They'll know exactly what happened. I think we're coming back. My internet has been on such a fritz lately. It's been wild. So it was they were both the departed. Yeah. I was totally wrong. Chat, welcome back. Let me just quickly update because basically, chat, I was giving it a good hard think, and I thought the doll was the departed, and I was confident in that choice. And then I glanced over to my second monitor after I made the choice, and I was like, wait, what? Like, and I was wrong. I was completely wrong. Michio and Doryu are the departed, and the female doll is not the departed. I thought I had sound reasoning. It's my final deduction. I thought I had very sound reasoning, but apparently not. My mistake. I guess I wasn't born to be a detective. I was born to be a gamer, chat. I was born to be a gamer. Hey, child, you found us right at the end of the game. Like, right at the end of the game. We've done an 11-hour stream today. But there's actually a mini chapter to do after this one. Oh, okay. What in the world? There are red handprints all over the wall. They're red mold, not blood. They're the same type of mold as on the notices. The tower wasn't like this before. The clock tower has changed. Is this also the work of the departed? Ugh. What is this dreadful sensation filling the air? The power of the curse is overwhelming. I have to put an end to it quickly. Yep, that is indeed a hand. One arm-shaped clump of red moss, yeah. That is indeed a red hand. Oh, okay. I'm gonna cheat here. Okay? Because my health is draining rapidly, and this place it's just infinitely looping around. Why am I back in this room filled with handprints? Something beyond my comprehension is happening right now. Shit, this is bad. This curse is slowly eating my body. My body won't last if I don't put up a stop to this. My health is like rapidly going down. My internet is going again. Why am I back here again? Did I do it right? Don't know if I'm doing this right. Oh! What's that? Something's rolling on the floor. This is... the doll. The broken remains of the female doll. How and what happened? With the pain from the curse and the agitation of the surprise, my head's about to burst. Calm down, just calm your ass down. So I say to myself over and over again. Then I inspect the broken female doll. The limbs are missing, only her head, dress, and some broken pieces remain. Then I look closely at the broken pieces. I see something resembling teeth marks. This is most likely from a bite. Was she devoured by the departed? So she was devoured by the departed. Maybe Mashita's okay. The departed grew stronger after devouring the doll, which turned the lights into a special building red. It does make sense. I hear a faint voice. Is this the doll's voice? Take me. What do you want to say? Eat me. Protect you from red curse. Yeah, of course. Her voice goes silent. What did the female doll say? Take me, eat me to protect you from the red curse? I still don't get it. However, this doll mustered all of her remaining strength just to say that to me, so I can't ignore her words. I'd better take her corpse with me. Oh, my schnoz. I'm gonna sneeze. There we go. Sorry. The malicious disturbance that was happening in this place has subsided. It makes me feel a little bit better. Is this all thanks to the female doll? Done it. Oh, Jesus, that thing. I guess we go up now. I climb the ladder once again. Where will this ladder take me this time? Will I end up climbing the clock tower for eternity without an exit? My mind conjures up numerous ominous predictions like this, one after another. We back again? Yeah, we back again. Welcome in, Precious. Except I know that can't be how this ends. What the departed wants is a wedding ceremony and a groom is needed for that to happen. Guess this ladder is like a vertical wedding aisle. And waiting for me at the end will be my bride. Holy moly. I find myself in a bright red room. The stone walls and floors are covered with red mold. There are strange plants growing on the floor that look like overgrown moss. A sight you'll never see in nature. Did the departed cause this paranormal phenomena? There's an altar in the middle of the room. It's an altar that would be the center of a Western-style wedding. This will be the end of my walk down the aisle then. I take the notice out and check it. Please come after you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does that mean 1 step forward, 2 back, 3 forward? In the red wedding hall, please call the name of your bride who is hiding in school. This place must be the red wedding hall. Then I should call the departed by the name they've been using at school. Right, the very name I have guessed. I wonder if there's a reason why they want me to call them by their name. Perhaps the departed wishes to have a groom that really knows every single thing about this bride. Everything, even their terrifying secrets. The departed who has been hiding Konohara Academy. Your real name is Michio Kunakawa and Himiko Doryu. My voice echoes throughout the room. There's no answer at all, only the heavy silence filling the air. I expected nothing less of you, my dear husband. I believed in you. Two people appeared before my eyes. Doryu, Michio. I was hoping I was wrong. However, my guess was on the mark. Dear husband, we've been watching you while hiding in the school the whole time. Dear husband, we've tested you to see if you're worthy of being our real husband or not. Both of them sound dead. Their eyes are lifeless. They don't look like the Doryu and Michio I came to know. You two are the departed's brides, the Mayamura sisters, Mikiko and Michio Miramura. Right, sisters was the key to unlocking the truth. The departed wasn't just one entity hiding at the school, it was two. I had proof that Michio was the departed, which meant that the person who received the curse at the same time would also be the departed, Doryu. Bearing that mark on her face, it displaying the evidence that she is indeed the departed as well. Then, are you the ones who caused all the spirits to appear? That is correct. So the spirit I saw clinging to Doryu's back was fake. The groom only needs his bride, the bride only needs her groom. Everyone else is unnecessary. If they're allowed to keep using the dead to cause more casualties, the damage will be incalculable, as the victims become new spirits. More and more people will die until the bride and groom are all that remain. That's the ending the departing desires. I have to stop this twisted madness at any cost. Dear husband, you have shown us your brilliant intelligence. You managed to learn the truth about us without being deceived by sympathy or fake deaths. Dear husband, you have shown us the impeccable lineage. Due to your bloodline, you were able to see, hear, and face the spirits. Dear husband, you have shown us your stunning personality. Having formed an emotional bond with us brides, you've mustered up the courage to push through your fear for us. You're not like those weak, fragile, beheaded men, or the coward who fled from the notice. You're different from those fake grooms. Dear heavens, you truly are our real husband. What are you going to do to me? We are the departed's brides and groom. Let us exchange our marriage vows in this red wedding hall, and spend our days in this Mushikabi chamber forever. That is the happy ending we long for. But Mikiko, dear husband, looks delicious. I can't control myself anymore. Dear husband. And I bite you. Oh crap. Well, that changes things a little. Michio's face changes before my eyes. How terrifying. Is this the departed's true form? I wanna bite husband. Every time she speaks, the insects coming out of her mouth move their legs. What is that black liquid dropping from her mouth? Is that saliva? Does she see me as food? I'm completely disorientated. My mind can't process everything before me. I feel like the last thin thread of my sanity is going to snap. Do not rush, Michio. We must exchange vows first. Days, weeks, and months from now, our husband's body shall be dyed in Mushikabi's color. His organs shall be infested with mold, and he'll be filled with insects, making him beautiful. We need to wait until that time, alright? Wanna bite? What a troublesome child. Dear husband, you are a bad man. Because you really do look delicious. Dear husband. Can I bite you? Whoa. The mark on Doryu's face starts spreading like mold, distorting her face. Is that unsightly look on her face supposed to be joy? I'm quaking in fear just looking at her. I can't even muster a scream. Want to bite, want to bite, want to bite. They can no longer control their ravenous hunger. The figures of two brides who longed for a wedding and are no longer here. Instead, what I'm seeing now are two long-dead spirits who are warped by madness. Mikiko. Shall we bite him together? Michio. Let us bite him together. Dorio and Mishisho. Mishisho look at each other. Then they hug one another. Their arms and legs intertwine, body pressed against body, sticking like glue. After repeating the same motion several times, the boundary between the two disappears and they have united into one. Look, dear husband. Look at us as we have consumed the scarlet marionette. The hell's she like? What? Like a shield? Huh? Oh, okay. What? And when the candlestick is relit, dear husband, am I beautiful now? Oh. My mind and body are overwhelmed by fear like I'm a toad being hypnotized by a serpent. The departed has gained a new form from the swirling red mold. Grotesque-looking demon coming out of a doll's bulging belly. I can feel her intense emotion as her 4 eyes stare me down. And that emotion is desire. Scarlet desire to devour their beloved and usher them into the demise. Is it even possible to save them? Dear husband, let me bathe all of you in the color of insects. No thank you, I hate insects. A flood of insects issue forth from their mouth and assault me. If this keeps up, I'll be eaten alive by bugs. But I can't give up here, what should I do? Chat says that's some Silent Hill stuff. You're not wrong. Liquid bleach. I've still got the gun. What should I do to fight the departed? Hold towards the insects. Yosh. I think I've got this one right. I'll be honest, I kind of peeked at the guide. I can't help it, okay? I'm not looking, alright? Hold the dried up frog in front of me. The moment I lay my hand on the frog, I remember what that voice told me earlier. Frogs drive away bugs. Exactly, that's why I was so adamant on using it last time, and again my Vtuber models broke. This might work then. The departed sneers as the insects pour forth an attack. But then the insects disperse into the darkness to avoid the frog. Looks like this is the right choice. The departed shrieks in anger upon seeing the insects leave. They seem to be muttering something. The heck are they saying? Bugs? No, is it the mold? Just as I think that to myself, a sharp pain runs through my arm. Oh no. Mold starts growing on my arm. So now they're going with mold, huh? I can feel the mold spreading through my body. I feel like vomiting. Dear husband, let me bathe you in the color of mold. I'll get consumed by mold at this rate. No time to sit around. Alright, just pull out the gun. Put it down. I need to do something before this damn mold covers my whole body. Except I don't really have an idea of what I need to do. Let's believe there are clues somewhere, because if I don't do something, I'll be dead. Liquid bleach. Just bathe in the bleach. No, I think the female's doll head. Press against the arm. Eat it. Nom nom nom. She said it would protect us from the red, right? Grabbing the female doll's head, I try eating a piece of it. Failure? With all my pain and trembling, I ended up dropping the head to the floor. Oh no. I broke it. I need to do something. I'm going to try again though. 99% chance. Alright, we're back again. My internet has been so bad. Success! The moment I lay my hand on the doll's broken remains, I remember what that voice said at that time. Eat me to protect you from the red curse. A little bit nervous, I warily take a bite of the female doll's head. It's an unpleasant sensation, like I'm chewing on a stone. Then a clay texture and taste to start spread inside my mouth. Making up my mind, I swallow it down. At that moment, booyah. Both the mold and the unpleasant nausea disappear in an instant. It looks like this is the right choice. The departed sounds distraught after seeing both the insects and mold cleared away. Oh, she's getting closer. Letting out a roar, they approach me. Are they gonna eat me now? Can I bite you, my beloved husband? Let me bite you. Here we go again. The departed won't ever be satisfied until they kill me. Although, if the Miyamura sisters are the departed, do they really want my death? The Miyamura sisters longed for a blissful marriage. Tell me, this bloody ritual can't be the dream wedding that you always wanted. What is it that you really want? Dear husband. Is that their answer? They sound sad. Right at that moment, I hear something distant from the darkness shrouding my vision. Give it back. That voice just now. I give it back, do you mean... It's not working, huh? I'm pretty sure the voice just now was the departed's true feelings, but they returned to being their mad monster form. Can I bite you? Bite. I guess you really can't communicate with the spirit, huh? But at least I've got a clue now. I might be able to save the departed soul using that clue. There's something I need to give back to them. It's probably something used in a celebration, given that this is a wedding. The vermilion ink crimson dress. Red spider lilies. Offer the floriography as for acceptance. Offer the floriography for independence. For passion. Smear on the departed's lips. Smear on the departed's teeth. The teeth. I thought you were supposed to put it on the men's teeth. Crimson dress. Put it on the departed. Bless the dress. Need to check something. Spider lily found in the mouth of a guardian fox. It was originally a blue spider lily, but it was painted red with blood. I think it might be the red spider lily because of the blood. The blood that's on it. During the wedding ceremony, the two grooms shall present their brides with red threads. Red threads. Ah, the clothes. And smear lipstick on their teeth. This ceremony is unique to M-Town. Oh, the red threads. Okay. Crimson dress. present it carefully, put it on the departed. You can only hope. I tried putting it on the departed. I unfold the dress and call out to the departed. Come closer, allow me to put this dress on you. Dear husband. They wail and insects come pouring out of their body. Oh god, was that not right? I immediately hold up the dried frog to repel the insects, though the frog ends up damaged. I doubt this blessing is what is going to save the departed. Perhaps this method I chose isn't the right one. This is not the right choice. The thing that was stolen from them is probably the thing that I want back. It's not only their lives, it's the happiness that my Amura sisters were supposed to receive. A wedding is an occasion where the bride is celebrated. What should I do as the groom? Smear it on the departed's teeth. I don't think that's right though. Or acceptance. Acceptance. Independence. Acceptance. Remember seeing the floriography of spider lilies in the book I read at the library. Was it acceptance? Let me give you a word of blessing. Like we're accepting them into our lives, right? That's what I'm thinking. And that word is acceptance. Your soul should be saved now. No. They wail insects and pouring out. Immediately hold up the dried frog. Okay. It's not the right choice. Okay. Let's check the bride is celebrated. What should I do as the groom? Let's check this again. Originally blue spider lily, but it was painted red with blood. This one. Mere lipstick on the teeth. The ceremony is unique to M-Town. Whereas previous brides have been overjoyed to be proposed in such a traditional way. Bride's wedding is different. Instead of the grooms, Mushigami and Kabigami men from the town shall present their brides with insects instead of red threads, and smear mold upon them instead of lipstick. Okay. This betrothal ceremony shall last 7 days. Go with this one. I don't think this is quite right, but I feel like it's the best guess I've got right now. But I don't think that's right. Like, I don't know why they would want this back, you know? Let me paint your teeth red. I also don't really want to go near them. I better come up with a different plan. That's not the right choice. No, I didn't think so. Didn't think so. Golden from this, probably what thing they want back. It's not only their lives, it's happiness. Okay. What's the bright red dress, the female doll wall, lovingly made with red silk. It's as gorgeous as a wedding dress. That makes sense to just give that back to them, but like, they didn't seem to accept it earlier when I tried to put it on them. Maybe I'm supposed to offer it as a gift. I think that's the best I've got now. Present it carefully. Please work. Holding the dress with both hands, I get down on my knees and offer it to the departed. I shall give you this dress. Vermilion thread, give. The departed mutters something with a smile. Did they just tell me to give them the vermilion thread? I'm pretty sure this dress is made of red silk threads, so it should fit the bill. Is this the standard custom during the real wedding? Oh, okay. Is this the celebration you want? The departed stares at me in silence. They seem somewhat bewildered. I guess this is evidence that I've stirred something in their heart. Looks like this is the right choice. The departed takes a slow, deep breath. Perhaps the departed longs to experience a traditional M-Town wedding ceremony. Remember the true vows you long for. The departed starts breathing heavily. Did that trigger a memory or something? Hi! Letting out a roar, they approach me. Can I bite you? Okay, guess that's not it. The departed has gone insane once again. They're on the verge of devouring me. However, there's no way I can give up here. Think, damn it, there must still be something I can do. Right, I think I know what the last thing I need to do is. But I want to make sure I make the right call. What the departed probably wants is a traditional wedding. Yes, I believe the groom usually gives something to their bride. But it's still not enough. What else should I do? I need to put the sound. This one. The groom shall present the brides with red threads and smear lipstick on their teeth. Ceremony is unique to M-Town. Okay. When it says and smear lipstick on their teeth, does it mean their own teeth? Hide lilies, vermilion ink. It must mean their teeth because there's no option for me. Smear on the departed's teeth. Yes. This has got to be it. I open the vermilion ink container to apply the departed's to apply it. Putting my finger in the vermilion ink, I call out the departed. Let us exchange our wedding vows. Let me paint your teeth red. Dear husband. I feel like the departed isn't as deranged as they were before. Now is the time. I nervously extend the fingers I've coated with vermilion ink toward the departed. This is what's written in the chief priest's note I found in the Mushikabi shrine. At wedding ceremonies in M-Town, the groom is supposed to give the bride vermilion thread and paint her teeth red. All the M-Town brides were overjoyed to be on the receiving end of this traditional practice. Using what I've got, a dress made with red silk thread would equate to giving the bride vermilion thread. And smearing red ink on their teeth aligns with painting their teeth with red lipstick. So if I were to do that now, I gently smear the vermilion ink on the departed's teeth, giving them a blessing. The departed, this is the blessing that I, your groom, give to you. My bride. After a long silence, their lips curve into a smile. Then, dear husband, for so long. So long. For you. After muttering such a thing, the departed disappears with a cry that is oddly neither filled with love nor hatred. Looks like this is the right choice. Survived. Ooh. This should be good, or is it? Did the departed regain their lost blessing so they can finally rest in peace? I really hope that's the case. However, cold wind refuses to stop blowing through the gaping hole in my heart. Doryu, Mishio. For a while, I simply stand rooted to the spot, stunned and distraught. Then I think about the way those girls simply disappeared without regaining their consciousness. I remember the look on their faces when that happened. They were smiling for some reason. It's time to go. Now that I've managed to survive this ordeal somehow, there are some things I must do. As I descend, I notice that the red handprints on the wall have now vanished. I assume that all the other strange phenomena have ceased after its departure. The clock tower is frozen in time. Bet the hands won't move ever again. Because the 2 students who wanted to make that happen for the school's 7th anniversary are no longer with us. Better get out of here. Yasuka's waiting for me. The Departed's ending has been added to the file. We did it. Characters Mikiko Miyamura and Michio Miyamura have been added to the file. I should let Yasuka know how this case ended. Let's save. Welcome back, DG. The spirit that was possessing Yasuka is gone now, and the light infirmary is no longer red. Is it over? Yeah. You did well. Where's Doryu? DG? Yasuka looks at me with gentle eyes. She then follows with a slight, knowing nod. Things happened, I see. Just tell me whenever you get ready, no rush. Sorry. Me to answer that? No, it's fine, I'll do it. Hello? Try being a bit more cheery, will you? Mashita! This annoyed tone and these harsh words. You're alive, Mashita? Yep, I failed to die. I lost my phone, so I couldn't call. It took me a while to find a working public phone. Thank God you managed to escape. I was sprinting through the damn forest so hard I wanted to puke the whole time. They almost caught my ass several times, but luckily for me, they disappeared midway through the chase. They probably decided to go be with their husband rather than playing tag with me. How did it go on your end? It's over. The Departed has vanished. Oh, okay then. Did you save the Departed? Think so. Think I did. Then why do you sound like you're at a funeral? Perk the fuck up, man. Mission accomplished. You should be proud of yourself. Nobody thinks you're cruel for doing what needed to be done. Sorry, but I'm not really in the mood for that. Yeah, not surprised at all. I'm heading there now. Give me the details once I'm there. Bye. That was Mashita, wasn't it? I'm glad he's safe and sound. He said he's coming here. Shall we leave once he arrives then? You should rest, DG. I'll contact the headmaster for you. Thanks, Yasuka. I'm touched by Yasuka's thoughtfulness. Since the last scene is still so vivid in my mind, I don't think I can deliver a professional report to headmaster right now. By the way, DG, why are you holding on to that? Oh, you mean this? I hadn't even realized it, but I'm clutching something I picked up in the clock tower. Yeah, it's the female doll's head and dress. They saved my life. There's no particular reason. Maybe I'm just feeling sentimental. Oh, because we didn't find out who the doll is. The cold autumn wind continues to blow through H City. One night, the sound of a bell can be heard coming from the empty school. It sounds like someone wailing, lonely and sad. A funeral bell. For whom does it toll? Is it for the victims of this case who were cursed to death by the spirits? Is it for Himiko and Michio whose bodies were stolen by the Departed? Or is it for the poor girls who died at their wedding? Whatever the case, this bell's peal might mark the end of the strange incidents involving the Departed. However, it doesn't mean this is all over. Even though I've only had the name Spirit Doctor for a short time, I'm still someone who can connect with spirits. I must look deeper into these deaths. No matter what terror and hardships lie ahead. with the seal engraved in my heart that day, and for my loved ones as well as the deceased. Till the day when the gentle sun shines in the sky. Oh man, this game was good. Oh, I loved it. Chapter 7, The Departed's Wedding End. Oh, I loved this game so much. Thank you so much for publishing this, Axis, and to all the developers, thank you so much. I loved this game. Chat, if you enjoyed this, and you don't know, this is the third one in the series. There is Deathmark 1, Spirit Hunter NG, and Deathmark 2. Deathmark 2 is a sequel to the first, Spirit Hunter NG is kind of standalone. Man, definitely check them out. My internet is dying again, and I'm just so excited. Why is it so bad today? This was such a good game. I loved it so much. I'm just gonna shut up and remove my model and just let the credits roll. Do you want to view the credits for our backers? Oh, it's a Kickstarter game? I didn't even know. I will not, though, unfortunately, because I've been streaming for almost 12 hours, so I need to wrap this up. Well, the next time, a week has passed since that night. Konohara Academy hasn't changed much since my first visit. Though this is only the calm before the storm, even though the spirit has vanished, the truth and the havoc that they wrought still remain. Weekly magazines and the like have been littered with articles about mysterious disappearances at H City School. It's only a matter of time before the press descends upon the school. When that happens, students will lose their normality once again. But there's nothing I can do about that. I walk past the students and into the school. Unlike my first visit here, the bell doesn't ring. Oh, you're here, DG. Apologies. I've been quite busy lately. I've had my hands full with parents and police asking for explanations about the students who have disappeared. But all I can do is tell them that I don't know anything more than they do. And so I get called for irresponsible headmaster. Quite a few people have gone missing in a short amount of time, and yet we can't share what actually transpired. Being thrust into the limbo between reality and the spirit world, he's got a pretty tough situation. Sooner or later, I'll likely have to resign someone who will be made responsible for these incidents. Got no regrets though. The case is solved and I can hold my head high knowing what happened. Mr. Kanoe, I've read your report. I feel absolutely terrible for Sakamoto, and I can't believe Doryu and Kinokawa were actually the departed. I've no intention of revealing the truth, obviously. It's not like that would ally the concerns of anyone. We should consider them to be missing persons like Sakamoto and the others. That should be fine. The real versions of them are victims too. Actually, I was curious as to why the departed pretended to be Doryu and Kinokawa in order to hide among the students. There doesn't seem to be a need to mingle with everyone here in order to simply find a husband. I don't know either. There are a number of things concerning the departed that still don't make any sense to me, such as why they were in the clock tower. Maybe you'll get a bit more closure about that matter if you read this. He proceeds to hand me a leather journal from the nearby desk. This journal belonged to my grandfather, the first headmaster of Konohara Academy. A relative found this at their home and sent it my way. I know now isn't exactly the ideal time for you to see this, but feel free to take your time looking it over. Thanks, I'll borrow this then. I guess that's all from me, but let me thank you one last time. I appreciate all your help, DG. You helped me save Konohara Academy. I also wanted to extend my sincere apologies for being harsh with you. Oh, don't worry about that. I know you're desperate to save both the school and your students. I'm glad you understand. That reminds me, Damon will be here today. Why don't you go talk with him? Sure thing. Say goodbye to Mr. Kanoe and leave the faculty room. Damon has been waiting for in the infirmary. Long time no see, DG. How are you feeling, Damon? I think resting in that hospital bed actually did me some good. Feeling better. Well, better is relative for me. Still got that lingering cough, but his voice is full of life. Seems like he's fully recovered. Sorry I had to abandon you midway. I ended up forcing everything on you, all the responsibility and emotional trauma. Many people died because of this case. It's a bit sad and lonely knowing no one will ever learn the truth besides those of us who were involved. True. Let us remember those who died at the very least. It's a cross that all of us were involved in the incident will have to bear. Nevertheless, we live on believing that we'll save someone else another day. It's a remark Diamond said during Hanako's case. The suffering of a doctor who constantly has to face the grim reality of death. Despite that, he's still determined to save others. I comprehend the weight of those words a bit more now. I'll keep that in mind. Having the spirit doctor tell me that made me feel blessed to be a doctor. Say, DG, I hope you keep pushing ahead in your own way, despite all the struggles that come. There's got to be someone out there who's just waiting for you to extend your hand. Finish my conversation with Damon, say goodbyes, and leave the infirmary. Then I head straight out of the school. Find myself at the front gate. School's been over for a while, so there are a few students still milling about. Oh, DG. It's I. Hello. What are you doing here, I? Diamond told me you'd be here today. Looks like I'm almost missed you, huh? It's all because Showa keeps slowing me down. Oh, shut it with your bullshit. You're the one at the fault here. What's the point in making me dress like this, even though the case is over? The case is over, but we're still going to stick out like a sore thumb if we wear casual clothes to a school. Plus, this is another great chance to wear this Konohara Academy uniform. You look good in that blazer show. Yeah, stop it. You're giving me the creeps. I would have passed if I'd known it'd be like this. Yeah, totally. I worked 7 days straight and I finally got a day off and I just want to lay off on the couch and drink. Both of you complain way too much. Looks like I invited both of them here. It feels like it's been an eternity since we all saw each other last. I asked some of the others too, but apparently they already had plans today. Glad to see you're doing well, old man. Because you looked like a zombie when we were on that case. Is that so? You got some bugs under your eyes. Bags under your eyes. Have you been staying up late? Oh, you mean this? I've been doing some work at home. Sometimes I get too caught up in my work, and by the time I realize it, the sun's creeping through the blinds. You're still living that kind of life, even after the case. You're one hell of a night owl. Rest is just as important as work, DG. Should we go and grab something good to eat? Yeah, please. I like that idea. I know a good ramen shop. They pile on the pork and green onions. Why ramen? Cake is much better, right, DG? No, You don't have to work hard today, right, DG? You're gonna collapse if you don't take a breather once in a while. And you're not good at that. Fine. I think I'd rather ramen, to be honest. Oh, there goes my internet again. In the end, I let myself be dragged to both a popular ramen place and a cake shop. I and Shao are bubbly as ever, while Hiro chimes in occasionally with sardonic comments. Observing the scene in front of me, it feels like this is the first time I've been able to have a normal, ordinary day in quite a while. However, there's a strange feeling that I can't shake, as if I'm walking around in shoes that don't fit. I guess this is what readapting to mundane life feels like. I guess I'm just too used to having a dark, unnatural forces inserting themselves in my life. I skimmed through the first headmaster's journal that Mr. Kanoe loaned me. The stuff written inside is related to the female doll and the departed. First headmaster knew about M-Town's horrific ritual, the departed's wedding. He apparently learned about it from a former M-Town resident. He wanted to offer condolences to the victims of the ritual and those who were claimed by the departed's wrath. He particularly pitied the Mayomura sisters, whose dreams of a happy marriage was betrayed. Inside the clock tower that was built to celebrate Konohara Academy's 10th anniversary, he built a room as a memorial service complete with an altar where he offered a Western doll. That doll was the female doll in the scarlet dress. He got it from someone who dealt in spiritual items. It said the female doll was made to be an offering for a pitiful soul and had hidden spiritual power. Learning that, the headmaster believed the doll could soothe the souls of the Mayomura sisters. He then dressed the doll in a beautiful bridal gown. In his mind, he was being thoughtful to the sisters who had their matrimonial wishes twisted into a grotesque ritual. His love for antique things is probably what led him to choose the red dress over a now traditional white gown. The first headmaster may have thought he was helping, but romanticizing the tragedy of the two brides eventually led to this disaster. The deep-seated grudge of the Mayomura sisters remained in the Konohara area, and that grudge began dwelling inside the female doll. Eventually, the departed was born. And that's where the journal ends. The first headmaster passed away after that. Perhaps the departed's curse killed him as well. He set the events in motion, and then, 60 years later, the departed appeared at Konohara Academy. No one can ever truly know how or why such things occur. We can only imagine and speculate. After the first headmaster's death, the female doll disappeared. It was taken from the clock tower, or at least the part normal people could access. Place the doll ended up must have been the Red Room, where somewhere only the departed could access. They were awaiting a new vessel other than the doll, one in which they could make their dream of a happy marriage come true. And that replacement finally came after so many years. One summer break, 2 female students visited the clock tower. Those students were the real Michio Kunakawa and Himiko Doryu. They were there for the clock tower renovation project to commemorate the school's 7th anniversary. The departed brought them to the altar room and... they killed them using the curse of insects and mold, claiming their bodies and memories. The older sister, Mikiko Mayamura, became Himiko Doryu, while the younger sister, Michio, turned into Michio Kinakawa. They then hid in the school, attempting to find a husband that was suitable to fulfill their wish for a happy marriage. The rest is history. The departed used other spirits and notices as tests for their groom candidates. The Doryu and Michio I'd come to know were fakes. Everything was an act. Despite that, both of them looked and acted far too human. Their warm words, their gentle smiles and innocence. Did they really need to go so far just to test me to see if I was worthy of marriage? Why did they do all that? This is just a hunch, but maybe when the departed stole Doryu and Michio's memories, they might have noticed there were other ways to satisfy their deep, unrealized wishes. Doryu called that possibility love. The departed spent their days in school trying to stay near their husband, having conversations and swapping smiles like any other youths. Born in a feudal town 100 years ago, maybe they'd never had the opportunity to experience that before. As a result, their love for their husband grew. This would have been something that they truly treasured. It may have been how they could act so naturally, protecting their glittering youth. Who knows, maybe they even wished they could just continue living that way. Except they were spirits, they couldn't escape this sugnoinant, I don't know how to pronounce that, sanguinant fate. In order to fulfill their desire for marriage, they ended up choosing their spirit's path. Perhaps it was the only way they knew how to get what they craved. Dear husband, for so long, for so long, for you. I wonder what the departed was trying to say at that time. Did it have something to do with love? Even their intense resentment disappeared just by imitating M-Town's traditional wedding. Was that also because of their love? If that's true, my strange life as a teacher and the time I spent with them was not so in vain. Because that way, the memories we made together are what ended up saving those girls. The departed. A terrifying spirit that killed a lot of people in the last 2 months. Though considering their grudges and wishes, they were also poor victims themselves. The terror and sadness that filled them. After learning both sides of the coin, I want to forgive the departed. I want to forgive the departed. I reached for my cup after that. Chugging down the liquid inside, I get up from my seat and check the time. The day has already changed. Late at night, guess it's time. Time to start working. I head to my room on the 2nd floor, and then... Alright, all done. Finally managed to fix it. I was able to use the techniques I learned at the workshop I found when looking up information about doll care. Though it's fixed, her soul won't come back. Female doll saved my life. The departed's grudges moved from this doll to Doryu and Michio. So who is the spirit inhabiting this doll? I have a hunch. It may have been the souls of the real Michio and Doryu. Those two girls were brimming with spiritual energy, which is likely why the departed chose to claim their bodies. I have a hunch that their souls dwelled inside the doll after they were killed. The way the doll's appearance changed as the departed transformed might be evidence that the girls' souls were still connected to their bodies. The doll was wandering around the school without their memories, not knowing what to do. Despite being in that confused state, their fear and resentment of the departed still remained. That's why they helped me. Still, what's the point of me fixing this doll? It's not like it'll speak again if it's mended. Plus, even if it were to talk, what useful information would it possibly have for me? As far as I know, the souls contained inside this doll belong to the actual Michio and Doryu, not the fake versions who considered me their teacher. It's a pointless undertaking, and I have a feeling it'll only make me feel emptier inside. So why do I keep doing this? I guess it's a form of prayer. It won't change anything, though I also believe that it isn't for nothing. I believe some souls will be saved if I do this. Hang on a little longer, you two. Spirit Hunter end. What an outstanding game. I had to re-record the ending because it screwed up in the original playthrough. But I absolutely adore this series. Truly, truly. I cannot wait to see more.